how do you know that DBT is right for you? So obviously I'm not somebody who can kind of say you should go into this particular type of therapy. I'm not somebody who can assess and diagnose or anything like that, but I can kind of give an overview, I guess, of what modules it tries to teach you. So the first one is mindfulness. Obviously, I think people are quite aware of mindfulness at the moment, and it's a bit about what's going on in the internal world and kind of assessing what's going on. So there's a key skill that's used in that, amongst many, but to observe what's going on. That was something that was helpful for me. That's something that stands out particularly for mindfulness. The next one would be emotional regulation, which is around, I guess, how you handle things when things are a bit intense or you're not able to kind of self-regulate in the way that you would like. It teaches you tools and strategies around how to, I guess, calm the intensity. Was, again, something that I found beneficial. There's also interpersonal effectiveness, which is around the whole idea of how you interact with others, around friendships, around relationships. And it kind of helps you with assessing whether they're relationships you'd like to keep, relationships you wouldn't, and then what you need to do in terms of like maintaining them. And then one of the other ones is distress tolerance. So that's around specifically when you're at a point when things aren't great and perhaps you're sort of dealing with a little bit of a crisis. It teaches you how to kind of sit with it and get through until the situation's a bit better. One thing that was kind of taught to me was about how to not make things worse, which is an invaluable skill. So if any of those things do sound like something that would help, that's where I would like really encourage you to kind of speak to somebody and see if you can get yourself into something like that, if it's appropriate. Yeah, I hope that's helpful. And again, I can't diagnose people with anything or really discuss anything along the lines of whether it's appropriate for a person. But if those things do sound helpful, then it's a good thing to look at, in my opinion.